Hello students, today we are going to learn about memory and storage. Man has got a wonderful gift from God, which is the ability to think. Though a computer cannot think of its own, yet it has superseded man because of its huge storage capacity. The CPU is the brain of a computer. It controls all the information it receives through input units and stores it in its memory. Like our brain, the computer also uses both short-term and long-term memory to store data or information. However, we tend to forget things with time, but computer can retain the stored data for years. This data can be retrieved from computer's memory when needed. Okay, now let us talk about bits and bytes. A computer can understand only two states, on represented by 1 and off represented by 0. These two digits, zeros and ones, are called binary digits or bits. The amount of data and instructions that can be stored in computer memory is measured in bytes. Take a look at this memory size table here. 8 bits is 1 byte. 1024 bytes is 1 kilobyte, 1 KB. 1024 KB is 1 megabyte, 1 MB. 1024 MB is 1 gigabyte, 1 GB. 1024 GB is 1 terabyte, 1 TB. 1024 TB is 1 petabyte, 1 PB. 1024 PB is 1 exabyte, 1 EB. 1024 EB is 1 zettabyte, 1 ZB. 1024 ZB is 1 yottabyte, 1 YB. Every computer has a certain amount of memory. It determines the number of programs a computer can run at a time and how fast these programs will run. The memory of a computer is of two types. Number 1, internal memory. Number 2, external memory. The internal memory. This is also called primary memory or main memory. It is the built-in memory designed to store data and instructions while the computer is working. The data stored in internal memory is erased when the computer is turned off. It is always easier to access data or programs from the internal memory as it is the fastest of all forms of computer data storage. Primary memory is of two types. RAM, random access memory. It stores the information temporarily and works like a blackboard which can be constantly overwritten with new data. The information stored in the memory is lost when you turn off the computer or the power goes off. When we start a computer, the operating system is loaded into RAM. Even any software that we run is also loaded into RAM. It means that a computer with more RAM will work faster than a computer with lesser RAM. For example, it is like a calculator, where information exists till the calculator is on. The moment you turn off the calculator, all the data disappears. ROM, read-only memory. It holds the startup instructions that prepare a computer for use. It also consists of programs that check the proper working of all computer parts when you turn on a computer. The instructions stored in ROM cannot be changed but are not lost when the computer is switched off. For example, ROM is like an audio disc which can be played but we cannot record anything on it except in a few selected circumstances. Let me tell you about the external memory. It is used to store the information for a longer period. Data is not lost in the external memory even when the computer is turned off. The external memory is essential because the internal storage of a computer is less. It is also called the secondary memory. Let's now talk about the storage devices.
Storage means ability to hold data and information.
For example, in our daily life, we use many storage devices like cupboard, bookshelf, refrigerator, school bags, etc.
Likewise, for holding digital data, we use various storage devices that vary in storage capacity. Example, hard disk, pen drive, etc.
These are permanent or non-volatile storage devices. When we run a program, it is copied from the secondary storage into internal memory. It takes more time to access data from secondary memory as compared to the internal memory. Now we shall discuss about the various portable storage devices. Hard disk is the main storage medium for computers. A hard disk drive stores information on a hard disk. It is fixed inside the CPU. It can hold a large amount of data.
Hard disk is made up of multiple disks which are further made up of hard platters of metal.
Data is recorded on both sides of the disk.
Nowadays, hard disk can store up to 2 TB to 5 terabyte of data.
CD stands for compact disc. It is an optical storage media. It is a thin circular disc with a reflective metal coating. A CD can store up to 700 MB of data and measures 4.7 inches in diameter. A CD can hold text, graphics, sound, images, and videos. It can be used for data backup and holding software. To access data from a CD, we need to place it in the CD drive, which is located in the front panel of the CPU box.